Kids! Today we are drawing a glitter fish. Start with an oval shape. Now draw his eyes and a cute smile. Time to draw the fins. Yes, just like that. Move on to the tail. And finish off with the scales. Good job! Let's paint! Glittery yellow for the fish's face. Be careful with the eyes. Pink for his lips. For the fins, let's use this majestic, sparkling purple color. Sparkling red for the scales. Time for some glittery yellow. Beautiful! How about some sparkly blue now? Yes! Amazing! Let's paint with a shiny orange. Paint the remaining scales with green. Use this gorgeous sparkling pink for the tail. We're almost done. There you go! Swim along with our glitter fish. See you next time. Bye-bye.
Hey kids, guess what? Today we're going to be colouring and drawing a pop-it unicorn. Woohoo! Start with the outline. And if you need to, you can pause the video and do one bit at a time. There we go. Let's do some stripes, horizontal going across from side to side, left to right. And now we're doing the poppers. So lots of circles in between each line. Brilliant! If you want, you could trace around a small circular object. That would make it easier. Brilliant! I wonder how many circles we will need to do all the poppers. Can you count them? Darkening up the border. That will make the colours stand out once we paint or colour it in. Did you manage to count how many poppers there were? How many circles? There are 28 circles! Well done! Great counting! So we started with red. We're using a gorgeous glittery paint and a small tipped paintbrush. So we've gone for orange. Doing the circles first. Or you could just paint over the whole lot if you want it to be the same colour. Or why not use 2 different shades? One for the circles and one for the parts around the circles. Brilliant! Let's go for yellow. We're fading out here. Red to gold to yellow. Getting paler as we go. Lovely. What colour should we do next? Do you have a favourite colour? You can choose all your own favourite colours. You don't have to do the same as this. We're going to keep it yellow for the next one too. 2 layers of yellow, just like 2 layers of red. Green for the next part. That's right, because this is the neck of the unicorn going into the body. Lovely bright green that is. Blue. Very nice. You see how the colours are fading into one another? It's just like a rainbow. And what colour shall we do the last layer? Purple, what a great choice. Purple is my favourite colour. What's yours? This unicorn's looking amazing, don't you think? And we're done! Woohoo! There you have it, get poppin'! It's a Pop-It Unicorn Disco! Hey kids, look at this beauty! Isn't he gorgeous? Let's draw him! A beak and the neckline, the body, the wing, the legs and feet, and the glorious tail! Do you know what kind of bird this is? Take a guess. That's right, it's a peacock. Look at that amazing display. Some lines down the middle of each feather. Little bit of detail here on the head. Ready to paint. Okay, we're going for gold first of all. That's for the beak. Next we'll go for green. Aww, and some blue. Yes, our peacock body is going to be blue, but of course you can choose any colour you like. Really, it's your picture, so you can be creative. And the wing. Brilliant! Going for brown for the legs and the feet. And yellow now for our middle feather. Carefully painting around the black lines, leaving that teardrop shape. There you go. And pink. Ooh, I love this colour next to the yellow. Gorgeous. What's your favourite colour? Me too. I'm doing the same either side of the yellow because I think it really makes it stand out. It's called symmetry when it's identical, exactly the same on each side. Green for the next one. Lovely! Other side too. Yellow, pink, green. What colour shall we do the last feather? Red! What a great idea! I was thinking exactly the same. Strokes from side to side, 1/2 at a time. Excellent. Ooh, we're almost there. And around the teardrop shape. Woohoo! Going for pink for our first teardrop. Then how about yellow? Yes, it's like a backwards version of the first feather. And some red. Lovely. Other side. So how about green for the last one? Brilliant. I just love it. And you're done! Amazing! Look at that beautiful display. The peacock is truly wonderful. Hey kids, fancy painting your toenails? What colour shall we do? Red, yellow, purple, green and pink. Oh, I love it! Rainbow toenails. So we start by drawing the outline of the toes. You can even draw around your own feet if you like. And then just get smaller and smaller in size with the nails at the end and little creases. Time to do the nail varnish pot with a little love heart decoration. And of course, let's not forget the lid with the brush. Some stripes and ready to paint. Okay, we're going for red for our first toenail. That's our big toe. Yellow for the second. Do you remember the colour of the third? Yep, that's right, it was purple. And then green. Well remembered. How about the last one? Pink for the baby toe. Well done. Peach colour for the toes themselves. Keeping in between the black lines, you see we've used a nice thick black marker pen to draw our foot. Using a small paintbrush will make it easier to stay in between the lines. Side to side, filling it all in. Brilliant, you're doing a great job. Do you ever paint your toenails? Or fingernails for that matter? I love painting mine. I really like sparkly colours the most. And we are done! Ready to do the nail varnish pot. Pink for the lid. And a lovely blue for the stem, with some red varnish on the end. Purple for a couple of the stripes, with a green one in between. We like variety. Let's go for yellow for the main part of our nail varnish pot. Excellent. And what colour shall we do the heart? Red! I was thinking exactly the same. And there you have it. Let's paint again. It's so satisfying. Red, yellow, purple, green, and pink. Yay! Well done. Hi kids, look at this gorgeous rainbow heart. Do you fancy having a go at drawing and painting it? Oh, you do? We'll start with the baby one in the middle and then we just do bigger ones around the outside, getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And one more. There, ready to darken the border. We like a nice bold thick black colour because it really makes the colours stand out. Ready to paint. Start with red for the outside. You can use any colours you like, of course. Even different shades of the same colour would look fantastic. Perhaps you could start with the darkest on the outside and get lighter as you go into the middle. We're going to go for a lovely gold orange colour next. There, just following the shape around, staying in between the black lines. Let's go for yellow now. You see how we're getting lighter? Maybe we should change the pattern now. What do you think? Yeah, let's go for green. Green and yellow, those lovely citrusy colours. Followed by blue. And last but not least, purple for our baby heart in the middle. There, it's perfect, don't you think? I just love it. What a gorgeous, vibrant, sparkly rainbow heart. Hey kids, look, it's our solar system. That's right, do you know what a solar system is? It consists of the sun and planets. This is our gorgeous sun. We've drawn a circle for the main part and triangles for the rays. We're going to do it yellow. A lovely bright yellow happy sun. Now what colour do you think we should do the rays? Gold! What a great idea! Yellow and gold. The sun is very, very, very hot and very, very, very big, and it lives in the middle of our solar system. And now the planets, and the planets rotate around it. Let's start with the first planet closest to the sun. Again, drawing a circle. Isn't it amazing how each and every planet that we know of is a circle shape? Imagine if planets weren't round. Imagine if they were square-shaped or triangle, even a hexagon. Wouldn't that be strange? But yet they're all perfectly round. So we're doing brown for these segments. We've segmented some parts off. And then we're going for a kind of light golden colour in between. It looks a bit rocky and dry. I guess that's because it's so close to the sun, it must be super hot. Now can you guess the name of this planet? Have a think. It is Mercury! That's right, Mercury is the closest planet to the sun. What is Mercury's neighbour? Squiggly line down the middle, some semicircles. Looks interesting. We're going for a peach on the left side, going around the semicircles. That peachy, rosy, sort of pink colour, isn't it? And that maybe represents that it's a little bit warm there. Some pink for the oval shapes. And the other side. Yes, I think this planet is rosy warm because it is also quite close to the sun. Beautiful! Isn't she gorgeous? Now, do you know the name of this planet? Can you guess? It's Venus! That's right! Venus is the second closest planet to the sun, and it's bigger than Mercury. Now see if you can guess what this planet is. Third planet to the sun. We call it third rock from the sun. Now we're going for green for these segments. Looks like it could be some sort of land, perhaps forest or even grassland. And we're going for a lovely dark blue for the rest of it. Perhaps that's water. Hey, I know a planet that's made up of mostly water. It's known as the blue planet. But do you know its other name? Yes, it's Earth. It's our planet. We live on the third rock from the sun. And isn't she beautiful? Now, who is our next door neighbour? This is a planet that we've been exploring lately. We've even sent a robot there. Yes, to have a look around. It's smaller than our planet. And it's covered in red dust and rock. So we're going to do red. We've made some stripes and we're doing red every other stripe and then some peachy pink in between. So I think that this planet is rather hot and dry. I'm not quite sure I'd want to live there, would you? Since our planet is so beautiful. What's it called? Mars! That's right. Fourth planet from the sun is Mars, and it's quite a bit smaller than ours. Now, what is the fifth planet to the sun? Any guesses? We're doing some stripes. We're going for brown to start off with. Lovely, so perhaps this is a kind of rocky planet. What do you think? Big stripe at the bottom is brown too. Now let's go for a deeper brown. I love the use of different shades of the same colour, don't you? It's very effective. Now the centre can be a paler colour, so we're going for a kind of goldy yellow. Lovely. Now which planet is this? Jupiter! That's right. The fifth planet from the sun, and Jupiter is big. Let's go for Jupiter's neighbour now. Very interesting. Look, it has rings. Now I can tell you that these rings are made up of gases. There may even be some rocks in the rings, called an asteroid belt. We're going for a peachy beige colour. This one's also got stripes, as you can see. And we're going to now do it on the rings. Now let's add some yellowy gold. There we go. This planet is paler than Jupiter, isn't it? Now, do you know the name of the planet which has rings? It's a big planet, a very big planet. It begins with the letter S. Can you think what it could be? That's right, it is Saturn! Saturn is the planet which has rings and it lives next to Jupiter. Now we're going to go for a smaller planet. This one is going to have some oval spots. And we're going to go for blue. That's right, we're going for a light blue colour. Perhaps this planet is a little bit cold on the surface. What do you think? Because it's not very close to the sun. And I'm sure that the further away you get from the sun, the colder it must be. Because the sun is like the heating for us. Brilliant, let's do the oval shapes. Dark blue. Lovely. This one is called Uranus. That's right. There you go. And last but not least, the 8th planet from the sun. Now, I'm guessing that this one is going to be super cold too. Let's go for dark blue. Yes. We've done diagonal stripes and we're painting every other stripe. Excellent. Right, going for a lighter blue in between. Maybe there's ice on these planets if they have water, or maybe they're just made of gases. Voila! There you have it. It's Neptune. And you have done the entire solar system as we know it. Who knows? Maybe there are more planets, but you've got the sun in the middle and then your 8 planets that we know of that go around and around the sun. And here is our planet, Earth. Wow, she's lovely. Don't you think it is absolutely amazing that these planets go round and round the sun and don't bump into each other? Can you imagine? Wow! Look at our beautiful solar system. And there are many, many more just like it. Hey kids, would you like to learn how to draw flowers? It is super easy and you can do it all different ways. Look, let's show you. First of all, you draw your centre, which is just a little circle, and then some nice oval shapes to form your petals. And there you go. That was easy, wasn't it? Let's try a different one. This time we're going to do a little cut in the middle of each petal, and they're a bit wider than the last one. There. Now for this flower, we're going to make the petals look like heart shapes. Perfect. This one has long, thin petals, just like a daisy. And we're doing a second layer as well. These petals are shorter and wider with a lovely detail around the centre. So you can experiment with these different shaped flowers. Use your imagination and think how many different types you could draw. This one has more pointy leaves and 2 layers. Do you know how many different types of flowers have been found in the world so far? About 400,000! Can you believe that? All of them are different. So have fun with this, be creative and experiment with different sized and shaped petals. Okay, I think we're ready to paint. Ooh, let's start with this one. Purple for the centre. Some lovely yellow petals. I have to say, this is one of my favourite colour combinations. Purple and yellow. Absolutely gorgeous, don't you think? Maybe you could name your flowers. Make up your own names. Do you know what the 10 most popular flowers are? Let's tell you. We've got the rose. You all know roses, don't you? They come in all different colours, but most famous rose is a red rose, and we're going to paint this flower's petals red. Lovely. We'll mix it up with a different colour in between because that will look very interesting. After roses, the most popular flower is the tulip. They also come in all different colours and they're absolutely gorgeous. Then you've got the sunflower, of course. Have you ever tried to grow a sunflower from a seed? I recommend it. They're amazing. And they're yellow, just like these petals. Also very popular and a wonderful sign of the first beginnings of spring is the daffodil. I'm sure you've seen those around. They are gorgeous and they really cheer people up after a hard, cold winter. Then we've got the marigold. Again, they can come in slightly different shades. And here we're doing a lovely red one with a yellow centre. You can also do different shades of the same colour. It looks beautiful. Daisies, of course, are very popular. Have you ever tried to make a daisy chain, a necklace or a bracelet or even an anklet out of daisies, making a little hole in the end of the stem and then just joining them up together to form a band? It's so much fun. The orchid is one of the most beautiful flowers ever. We love to put them in our windows on display. Carnations are also very popular. Gerberas, which come in all different colours, just like this one. And jasmine. Jasmine has the most gorgeous smell. Let's go for yellow for the centre of this one, and some purple on the outside. So it's like a backwards version of our first flower, which was yellow petals and purple inside. Let's carefully paint around our detail. There! Lovely. Let's do this one yellow in the middle. We've got a big centre point in this one and some pink around that. Excellent. What colour do you think we should do our second layer of petals? Should we do it the same or a different colour? Yay, blue! What a great choice! Blue and pink go really well together, don't you think? That's looking lovely. Okay, let's do the next one. So we're going to go for gold in the middle. And green around the outside. Beautiful. It's like a little sun shining in the centre of a green field. Almost there. And we're done! Excellent! Last but not least, let's do our long-petalled flower. Green in the middle this time, and pink petals. This one does look a bit like a daisy, doesn't it? It's just a different colour. Imagine if we had pink daisies, wouldn't that be wonderful? Flowers are just amazing. And you can have loads of fun with this, designing your own, even making up your own names. There you go. Now let's see them close up. Oh, look at that. Isn't it beautiful? Wow. Let's see another. Oh, look at that. Those colours are just wonderful. Oh, I'm feeling like summer is here already with all these gorgeous flowers. Flowers really brighten up your day, don't you think? So if you haven't already done so, I recommend you get some seeds and plant them in your garden if you have a garden. And if you don't, it doesn't matter. You can just plant them in some lovely pots. Do be sure to keep them in the sunshine and make sure you water them daily as well, because flowers need sunshine and water to grow. You'll be so excited when you see those little green leaves sprouting up from the mud. Now, which one is your favourite? Oh, it's so difficult to decide. I just love them all. Well done. You did a fantastic job drawing and painting these gorgeous glitter flowers.
Subscribe and watch more. Chiki